Hello world, this is the Rovarian and welcome to another episode of Humankind. So, first, two important things. Number one, Humankind now only once a week, every Monday. Because on Thursday, as I said in last episode, already I have now also a Twitch account. So I'm also streaming, and that actually took now the Thursday spot of Humankind. So on Thursday you will find me on Twitch. We started there with the Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord if you're interested. And on Friday I will always upload the VOD from Twitch to YouTube. So you can also see it there if you want. In case you didn't have the time to follow on Twitch or you didn't want to, whatever. It's up to you, but I would appreciate if you join. And second upgrade, let's say. We have another upgrade. You see around here next to me. Woo, 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 magic, magic. I have a green screen now. Means I can make myself a little bigger for you guys. So, because I don't use as much space. Basically, now, before this area that I'm now showing with the mouse, round about that square would have been gone. That would have been too much. But as with the green screen, this area here on the sides and right next to me is also available. I can make myself a little bigger without hiding too much. You can decide yourself if seeing my face on my head bigger is an advantage or a disadvantage. That's up to you. I consider it better like that. If you disagree, let me know. If you appreciate it, also let me know in the comment section, guys. Now, on topic, Humankind. Last episode, we researched the space orbital. So now we are within our city cap again. But we won't be there for long because the penalty, at least for 2 cities above the limit, is not very big. They will definitely benefit. Means we will go for more cities once we have finished researching civil engineering, because then we start with more infrastructures. So, and also with more population. So we take it, and we will found at least 2 more cities, I would say. Maybe even a third one, that depends. Otherwise, target will be research more stuff. Mainly in the direction of more influence gain, because influence is where we are the furthest behind star-wise to get all the stars. Also, we will focus a little on pollution reduction. So you can see here power lines, the dam, what reduces pollution on makers' quarters. Followed up by the suburbs. They don't reduce, I think, but they generate more money. That's also nice to have. And then we can also go for renewable energies with solar farms and wind farms to reduce pollution even further. And otherwise, for influence gain, mass entertainment will be, and World Wide Web will be our goal. Because mass entertainment, there we have video games, and we want video games in our empire. Hello, that's out of question. For sure, we want video games. That's the reason why we're here. Also, cinema, I guess we can appreciate. A museum, yeah. If it's a nice placed one, not boring, interactive, maybe, I can appreciate that. And also content creation with the World Wide Web. Guys, you wouldn't be watching if not for content creation, so we also will go for this. And the influence, additional influence on Carmen's quarters, and plus money on regular district, yeah, we take it. And then finally the neural implant with plus 50% influence on main plaza. So that will be our next goal, research-wise. Yeah, with that said, otherwise we should soon have our first flying units. I think Harappa is doing the job here. Exactly, the Raizen in 3 turns. Then we'll also check out how airplanes work. Otherwise, we try to fulfill the goals and end the match, but I don't expect that to happen this episode already. That's the long-term goal. This episode, we just want to increase our lead even more. Could even like try to claim Kawachi without a war. It would also be a nice challenge, maybe. To not found another city, but get Kawachi in addition and then attach it to Harappa or something. Let's see what's possible. With that said, let's go. Enough talk. Good. Heidelbeer has nothing to do. What can we do in Heidelbeer? Yeah, we have a commons quarter here. Otherwise, market quarter. Yeah, market quarters. Actually, I used it correct. Market quarters around. Ah, yeah, here we have the uranium. Right, we started to build research quarters around here. We could fill it up here actually with research quarters. One. Hello, I clicked here. And 2. Okay, that's the robotics lab. There we can even have another research quarter. Okay, and then research-wise, I would say Heidelbeer is fine. They also have enough to do now. But Berlin has something to do. Okay, they have some military units, right? In case we again have some weirdo rebels appearing here from out of nowhere. We try to avoid that. What do we have here? Train station. Ah, yeah, right. There, the Maker's Quarters benefit. Yeah, we could even have a Commons Quarter. That wouldn't give stability bonus, but mainly also influence and make the transition here. Yeah. We do that. And then we can check infrastructures in Berlin, maybe more influence that we want. More science. We also take also the university because we have some research quarters. And the cabinet of curiosities. What do we have here? Anti-air. Okay, that we don't need necessarily. Coal plant. Yeah, we don't want the additional pollution. At least not right now. Actually, how much does it do? +2 per maker's quarter. How many maker's quarters do we have? The train station doesn't count as maker's quarter, does it? It's written if it counts as that, right? Yeah, the robotics lab counts as maker's quarter. So they would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That would be 5. So it would be an additional 10, and by that we would violate. Then we don't do that. What else? Per naval trade? Yeah. I mean, what? Do we have naval trade? Ah, yeah, here with the harbor. Okay. Right, we have harbor, so that would generate a little more money, but not too much. We see with Berlin what we do then. We order our armies to move. Wherever we have armies moving now. Don't remember actually. They will know what to do. They are smart. Okay, need to adjust the noise level here a little. Okay. Not the noise level, the volume. Okay, sit and gain population. People of Timisoara are starving. Poor people. Yeah, you can move. In the meanwhile, idle cities. One is Sidon. Zidon. Yeah, here we have our elite troop from over there with 3 stars. What do we do here? We can clear ruins. Where can we clear ruins? There, they are mercenaries now of the Morians. Are they still Morians? No, they are not Morians anymore. Poles. Where do we have ruins instead on? Clear ruins. Where? Brum. Hello. Ah, here and here. Bam and bam. To have a clean landscape here again. Right, and then it would be important here to clean up a little bit. But here we have the robotics lab already. So there the research is already working now. That market quarter here doesn't do much. Also that one is a little bit misplaced. Farmer's quarter would be better here. But yeah, we said in the first place they need more industry over here. For that we have maker's quarters right there. Okay, that means we can do more maker's quarters here. And by that should solve their issues. Ah, and we have a lot of infrastructure remaining. Oh my. Okay, granary, food on river. Hey, we have a lot of river here. Take it. Food on harbor. Okay. That's that. Money, whatever. Maker's quarter, yeah. Vision, some fortification. And then we see further, I would say, playhouse, influence, always a good thing. And science, at least a little bit. And stability. Good. Okay, that's a lot to research, especially infrastructure-wise. As you can see, we can scroll here. Have we ever been able to scroll here? We might not have been able to scroll there. But yeah, it only takes 18 turns. Most of it even is done in 9 turns. Good. Now we can check. Okay, it's actually still our U-boat scouting. Yeah, we are trying to scout in the whole world. Because I think for that there is an achievement. That's one of the world indeed. What's that? Continent Callum. Build a holy site. Okay, that has also been taken. Complete nuclear weapon test is still open. Ptolemy is still open. Map each continent. 1 reward per continent. But we have each continent, whatever. Spread your influence through an entire continent. Yeah, that we also don't have yet. Conquer each continent. Also not yet. Get access to every strategic and luxury resource. Ah yeah, for sure. Strategic resources we don't have access to all yet. Complete the symposium. Okay. Own a nuclear weapon. Discover renewable energy. That we will work on soon. Circumnavigate the world. That we've done. Discover 100% of the world. I mean, I would say we have that, other than, yeah, these tiny spots here. Oh, hello there. What are you guys up to? Would you be so kind to tell me? Meanwhile, you guys can go here. You do that by going around these guys. Whatever. I don't like you guys here. Indifferent. They will not attack us. Okay. Let's see if they remember that. Don't believe it. Yorkos, right, a lot of market quarters here. Makers quarters here around the robotics lab, that's fine. Here we have some research. And here's some food. So here we could have another farmer's quarter. If we actually need food income, yeah, we wouldn't mind it. We wouldn't mind it. So that we can do here. Here we can have another commons quarter then. Here a research quarter. And then here another commons quarter. Or then have like here and here another farmers in the research quarter. Like bam bam. Research would work nicely. Actually. Yeah. We go with the research bam bam bam, and then we can decide so research or farmers quarter, or even then a commons quarter here, another one. I think we go with the commons quarter for the influence. It's only 2, but it sums up, and we also want to improve them soon. So, sounds like a plan. Good. We also have an airport here in Yorkos. Gives additional money as far as I know. Written, not directly somewhere. Yeah, plus 20 money from market quarter, right? Because we have market quarters around here. They give a money bonus. And we have air trade routes. So Yorkos is our center of trade. Check 26 trade routes. And all land, if I see it correctly. Yeah, land transport only. Okay.
The only worry with 15 commons quarters isn't the social scene, but the amount of paperwork.
Exactly. IW is starving, okay. Not good. What do you guys want? Scout riders. Oh no. They have scout riders out in the sea. That means they finally are able to go through on the high sea and check out the continent over here. They're coming. And Mohenjo-Daro is out of stuff to do. So you guys do what? Airport would be an idea also here. Somewhere back here, and then have more market quarters around. What's pollution in Mohenjo-Daro? 12. 12 plus 15 is more than 20. Then maybe not. From the robotics lab and the coking works, okay. But also the pollution of the airport is reduced with further technologies. What was the penalty for that? I think food income loss. We're not very high on food in Mohenjo-Daro. Means we work on food. Immediately. There a maker's quarter would make sense. And then I could actually switch it on for all of them. But I think that also, wait, the robotics lab. Ah, here we don't see it anymore. Per adjacent district, it gets additional stuff. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what district we have there, just that the other districts would benefit from it. But you get additional industry, I think, from Maker's Quarters. That means we... Oh, wrong city. That means industry here, industry here. Commons Quarter, let's say here. And then food. Food, food, food. Actually, we even drop that in Maker's Quarter here. That one we built, 2 turns only. Because, yeah, we also have a bonus with the Kuna here. Yeah, we do that. And then here we have a Commons Quarter. Here we have Maker's Quarter. And then we can start here with farms. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Armies finish movement. Oh yeah, you are keeping an eye on those guys. Please, thank you. Yeah. Whoa. Those scare jumps. Okay. Go well. And you guys go over here. Maybe we even build an outpost over here. Just to have it. I mean, influence, we have quite some. In 2 turns, we'll also have civil engineering. Then we go for the next city. Yeah, still go well. Battle is on the way here. No, not here. Where? Also, there are some guys around. And there is a city. And also there. Now it happened. We have actual enemies here. They are violent. The armies of this violent independent people will attack on sight. Come on. The Tlaxcaltecs. And here we have the Cusco. They're peaceful. Okay. And they have a city. So with those guys, we could work. At least they will not attack us anymore once we go on that trust level. Okay, so we bribe them. That gives +2 per turn. And also 800 influence to praise them. Then soon they will be our friends. That's those guys. And you guys are military friends or what? Cannot be done as you must wait for this outpost to become a city in order to interact with this independent people. Okay. So we need to wait a little, but then we should also be able to befriend them. Okay. Here we have some more units just in case. And here we have our settlers. They are a little close here. But yeah, we'll manage. We'll manage. Good. Then order our armies to complete their movement and idle city Harappa this time. What do we do in Harappa? Can build nature reserves. Yeah, somewhere out in the wild where they don't give us much because we don't have pollution, right? Yeah. Does that up have pollution? Oh yeah, 17. Okay. But we don't have pollution here and also not in Zarin, I think. That means we can build an airport there, for example. The famous airport of Al Shain. Where do we build it? That's Al Shain itself. That's Satrap's Palace, what counts as market quarter. And then here around we could have. So we build the airport here. Good. And then market quarter here. And bam, Harappa has something to do. For 8 turns. Yeah, that's fine in the first place, I guess. High furnace. You can also have the fear, stability on garrison. Do we have a garrison in here? Oh, we do. But we don't need stability. So we go for the playhouse. Academy takes long to build. We don't have so much research quarters. Idle army. Okay. I'm exploring now also those tiles out of the official map. Let's say, just in case. And the battle is in Sidon. Okay. Why, guys? It's not very wise to do that with 2 units of horsemen. Whatever.
Advance.
You guys go there. And now you're running away or what? Can you shoot here? No. Can you shoot here? No. Okay, but you can attack there. Can you shoot these guys? Yeah. Bye. And ciao. Ciao, ciao. Whatever that gave them now. I mean, we lost. Did we lose any health? Yeah, those samurai lost 10 health. Poor guys. Veterancy level, no, 26. Next turn. Okay, civil engineering researched. That means plus 1% money per land trade route on all cities. That's also quite some, actually. Construction team. That's what we want. I hope we can upgrade the settlers now. I'm not sure of that, but that's the idea. And that means also we have a colony starting, or a new city now starting with 6 people. Some additional industry right in the beginning, and all infrastructures from the first 5 eras. That's actually nice. Yeah, research idle, 2 idle cities, and army complete movements. We do that. How are the Aztecs? Are they recovering? Assur, no inhabitants at all. The English have Londonia up here with mercury and oil. Okay. That's new. At least I didn't see it before. But yeah, they also lost cities down here from the rebellion. Because I remember that at some point at least they had those. But yeah, they couldn't hold the area. Okay, boat go over here. Researchers are idle, yes. Bam, we go here. We want to go to the neural implant. Okay, the fastest way is via communication satellites, but we don't want to go via that. Okay, then we don't. So now you're idle again, right? Yes. We want to come via mass entertainment. That means we need either suburbs or social housing, with both requires power lines, what we anyway want to have for the hydroelectric dam. Good. So this is one. Social housing gives additional slots for all cities. 16 additional slots. That's actually nice. And sewage treatment, what decreases pollution on farmers' quarters or suburbs. Stability per population and additional money income. Oh, but that doesn't bring us towards mass entertainment actually, so we go with social housing. Mass entertainment, World Wide Web, neural implant. Okay. That's the research for the next quite some turns. 15, 21, 32 in total. Okay. Maybe that even can be done faster. Regensburg has a lot of science, quite some industry. Not a lot, quite some. Not a lot of food actually. So Regensburg would need food. That we can generate by whale fishing, what we don't want to allow. 2 turns for grain silos, an additional farmer slot and more food per farmer. That's a fast support. And can make more farmers quarters in Mohun. Here and here, for example. Here we would probably like a nature reserve that we can also have here. Like nature reserve, we can have one here. We can also have one here. Bam. There we can have another one for huge trees. Actually, we can have farmers quarters here. Then have here another nature reserve. Yeah, we do that. For nature and not for pure efficiency. There we already have a nature reserve, also there. So Birka is already good in pollution reduction with -9. Can you do more? Only in other territories where we don't have anything but the luxury resources. But we also only have industry there. That would be a market quarter, great. Can make a hamlet here. Why not? Mountain village, mountain hamlet. And they would need food in Burka. So we do stuff down here. If we can reach there. Probably need another hamlet then. They are not even that great in industry anymore. Yeah, because we put a lot in research now. So maybe first we put some stuff in industry. Some resources, not some stuff. Good. And I almost finished the turn, almost. But yeah, we can upgrade our settlers for 7,400. What's quite expensive, but not that expensive if you look on our money income. Upgrade to constructing team. Yeah, there it is. Look at them. Guys with helmet. Safety first. And then we found a city in this area, I guess. Found a city. Yeah, there we have 23 industry and 9 food. 12 food and 22 industry, and we would have the city center right on the corner, and also as transition phase. Transition phase, transition area, whatever. 16 and 20. 12 and 22, 16 and 20. Yeah, then we build it here. Go, go, go. And there we have Tokyo. The city of Tokyo has been founded. Now again, we are above our city cap, but the penalty is 10 influence and Tokyo produces 41, so whatever. Okay, we have now all kind of infrastructures already, so no infrastructures to be researched. That's money per adjacent market quarter. Okay, on this one, that's salt. So we will have even more food income. That's also good. And we also take the copper. Yeah, additional science per adjacent research quarter, but not that much. But it's still done within one turn. Nice. Then we can build more, but we can also attach territories. The middle two probably. Or the ones towards the outside. Alnitak would have uranium. And what else do we have? Alkap Al-Rai. Also there we could have like another city down here and then have these territories attached. So to attach to Tokyo would be 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we go with Alnitak. We go with Felix Varela. And with Imai. Bam, bam, bam. And out of nowhere, Tokyo has a huge income and already has 9 trade routes. A huge income, a huge territory. Can already build nature reserve. Well, here it's even a nice spot. Where else? Next to Felix Varela. Also, yeah, I mean, that spot is fine. Also, that spot is fine. Where else? Oh, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we start with that. I mean, also here and here. All the influence production. Take it. And I mean, who doesn't know all the famous nature reserves around Tokyo? I mean, it's known worldwide. By the way, in one turn, we'll have another star. Another merchant star. And that will actually be the 3rd merchant star. Then we only need 2 more stars in research. Who would have thought that we would ever need more stars in research? In the beginning, it looked like research is our thing. But yeah, we can also reach very fast. Some researchers, just if we research the remainings from here. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 researchers that can be done within 10 turns. So can have quick progress on that if we want it, if we need it. And we want another city. We want another city. It means Berlin now is done for a while. Tokyo. Then you create another construction team. Will take 6 turns. Want to say then, yeah, before we do all that, they create another construction team. Now I have second thoughts. Also on the placement, either have a city here or even have a city here. What the resources do we get here? Horses, not the uranium we have already, so horses. Here we can have an iron mine, by the way. And here, no further resources. Difficult. Also, these territories would be interesting for the additional dye and the additional industry. Could at least create outposts. What's influence for sure, but 3000 can deal with that. There it's not possible. That will take a while because we don't have a lot of industry in that territory. 9 turns, 9 turns, 11 turns. 14 and 4, 13 and 5, 12 and 6. Here we would have more industry. 17 and 5. 18 and 2. 13 and 5, have it there. Have it there. Okay. Kakap. Doesn't sound very Japanese, Kakap. At least to me. They're creating quite some units over here. On the other hand, great swordsmen and pikemen. Great swordsmen and pikemen, and they only have pikemen. But still, I mean, we have one full unit of arquebusiers. I mean, they would deal with everything over here. But still, we should not become totally careless. Heidelberg, after the research quarter, you can squeeze in a construction team. Oops. Like this, and then they can go over here. Take control of that area. Oh, but then also we want to have an outpost here. Any units close? You. At least halfway close. Yeah. The resource income here should be good. According to what I see. Good. Next turn. Merchant star has been earned. Napata gains population. The Poles are renowned as a merchant. Okay. They purchased our lead. We have an idle army. A battle is on the way. You guys go here. Claim territory. Okay, directly here they say. 19 and 10, or here 23 and 6. Then up here. Go, go, go. Okay, other than that, complete your movement. We have an idle army here. They are not that idle. Actually, we could also claim this territory. I would say. Ah, here's another city, the Rascans. They're also peaceful. And yeah, the Tlaxcaltecs. They are aggressive. Violent, actually. They will attack on sight. So we praise them and bribe them a little bit. Bribe them a little bit more. Then in 2 turns they won't attack us anymore. Okay. Also in 1 turn they will be fine. And also decent guys. I mean, we can spend the money. It's not like we need it very much. Here we have additional dice, so come here, my friends, and spend the money to fund an outpost down here. You can't walk through here? What?
I'm on it.
You can. Good. What do we have there? Huge trees. Ah, that's why it's not that smart to build it here. But sometimes you can also have non-smart decisions, I would say. Let's not be smart all the time. Okay, the U-boat goes there. We have another battle at Sidon ongoing. What's with those guys? What do you want? No, you guys go towards back. Okay, you attack there. Nice. Bam, bam. Bye, bye. Hi there. Pikeman and Gesati. Not very strong. Urgent affairs in Timisoara. Towering coal chimneys crowd the skyline of Timisoara, striking testaments to the city's industrial power. What is also undeniable, however, is the thick plumes of black smoke belching from the mouths of the same stacks. Often the smog lingers, and together with the abundance of domestic fires and factory furnaces of this age, the citizens find themselves living in an ashen pall for days, coughing and choking. Respiratory illnesses and even some deaths are being blamed on the smog. How should we respond? Smog? Smog? No, that's... No. That's not a thing. Okay, so what can we do? Dismiss. The industrial engines bring us prosperity. Even if the smog causes sickness, it is a price worth paying. Gives us additional industry. Okay. Innovate. We should clean up these industries as best we can, pave the way for further advances and improve farming conditions. Bountiful, +5 food. And regulate. On windless days, the coal works will close, improving air quality. Industry will suffer, but the citizens will be happy. Locked and down. Minus industry plus stability. Then we go for innovate.
Reaching the end of an ideology axis isn't extremist. Think of it as being focused, yes?
Yeah, you
There
said
we
that,
go,
my
Orange.
friend. You said that. It's fine. It's fine, dear narrator. Next up. Population loss, population gain. People find a bit of starving. And good. Food. Looks fine food-wise everywhere at the moment. At least as far as I can tell. Berlin, yeah. Tokyo. Ah, not in Heidelberg, okay. 20 turns we'll lose population there. Okay, so we need to increase here the food production a little bit because we would have population capacity. So what do we do? In Hesse we build farmers quarters. Once the research quarter here is built, where do we build it? Here. Yeah. Okay. We can go for farmers quarters here, which will be quite a boost. Oh, there we also have quite some nature reserve possibilities. So we built the farmers quarters in this direction down here. Good. I'm fine with that. Can actually at least build here the nature reserve. Ah, and also here. Nice. And that gives additional resources that we can't access in any other way. Okay. So for sure we do that. And then we go further down here. Good. Idle army. Yeah, that's you guys. Now we discovered in that part of the world as well. And we even claimed the territory here. 12 and 10. That might be a good position. Yeah. 12 and 10 it is. Bam. Otherwise complete your movement. That should be our U-boat. And Mohenjo-daro, didn't we build stuff here recently? Yeah, Commons Quarter and Makers Quarter, and now we want Farmers Quarters. Okay, if you say here, then here. And afterwards also there, and then probably here. Okay. And here the coastline actually looks... I like the look. Right. It has something about it. I know I brought in some thumbnails, but I just like the modern look, the modern skyline over here with the opera house. I like it. Fashion kind. Not humankind, fashion kind. Talking of fashion kind, there's Napata. No idea how that connection is not there, but why not? We have a harbor that would benefit from a market quarter close by. Otherwise, we can build a harbor also here. Can you also work as a nature reserve? No. That would be a nature reserve. Okay, take it. And we can have then a harbor here or here. Then here. That looks better. Because then you have it nicely enclosed here, also with the walls here. The cliffs. Okay.
So nice to hear from you.
We are at peace with the Zulu. Yes. We want their horses. That would give us additional food. We can't. We are not trading strategic resources with them, right? We can offer you a non-aggression pact.
You should listen to this.
For sure, you want a lot of money. Forget it.
How could you think the answer would be yes?
Distrust. We're working on. We are
As
almost
you wish.
in a tolerant state. There's no grievance between both empires. That's something. What's the religion state, by the way? Oh yeah. That's all our religion. Up until here. They have even 100%. That's more than we have in some home territories. What? Also here it's very slowly converting. But it's converting. Okay. That's converting to animism. These guys are converting also to our religion because they don't have any religious influence, I guess. Also that. And also here on that continent we are converting the last territories to our religion. Other than one territory over here. That's not yet being converted. Hopefully soon. And influence-wise, yeah, we have 100% influence everywhere because our borders are closed. Here we have a territory where everyone has a third sharehold, other than us. But the Poles have quite a strong position now on that continent. Taking into account that a while ago they had no position, that's quite some progress for them. Can try to also get this territory before the English do that. We might be too late. Tokyo gained population. Yeah, we are too late. Okay. Then go back. And stay there. You guys can ransack here for some money. Complete movement. In one turn we have power lines researched. Re-idle armies. Okay, that's our boat. Okay, can you go? Yeah, we can go through here. First, there's still a spot open that has to be researched. I don't know. Okay. First, you go here. So that we have 100% map uncovered. There would be one tiny spot, there and there. Does that count as undiscovered? And we could create a ship in Regensburg. Let's see. 2 more idle armies. Ah, yeah, there they are coming already. But they are tolerant already. So if they want to do bullshit, we can even just hire them. What are you guys doing? Also, they are tolerant. They go to Tsinzunzan. Where's Tsinzunzan? There's Tsinzunzan. Tsinzunzan, Tlaxcala, and Cusco are the independent tribes now. And they also want to take control here now, or what? A rich, diverse habitat with plenty to sack. This is a breeding ground for peaceful wildlife who range the surrounding area. Yeah, but we want to claim this territory now. So, leave. And bam. Okay. And you guys also claim. I know you already started claiming. Right, and in 2 turns we have a construction team, which shall then found another city in here. next to Tokyo actually. Good. Leaves one idle army. Yeah, that's you guys. You have quite a nice overview here. Means you can stay here. And Timisoara is idle. They need more food. So what about building more farmers' quarters over here? There would be a transition to industry. So we could have a commons quarter here. And here more farms. And then another farm here. Good. 2,600 influence per turn. That is a decent income. Nevertheless, we need another 70,000 for the second star. So we need to increase our income. And stir. Okay, power lines researched. We successfully plundered. That's the hydroelectric dam, right? Minus pollution on makers quarters. We don't have pollution on that yet. Also minus pollution on train station and airport. And additional industry on river. And per aluminium, I'm not sure if this counts per territory or worldwide. We get additional food, money, science, and industry on the quarters. Actually, let's see. Here we have +6 science from power lines. Ah, +6. Okay, then it actually counts worldwide. Timisoara, who doesn't have aluminium in their territory, also has +6 from power lines. Nice. That means all our districts give now +6 because we research power lines. I can live with that. I guess you can too. That's our U-boat moving. Then we have 2 idle armies. One is those guys. And that would also be additional influence. And here we would have more industry from ebony. Yeah, guys, go here. We wanted that territory as well. You founded that territory. Right from here you would have a nice overview. Decent overview, at least over the area. And in 4 turns, 3 and 4 turns, we will have new outposts. And in 4 turns, also this outpost. Nice. And in 1 turn, the construction team. So now. Okay, acknowledge. Midas touch. Grievance. Okay.
You look
Where?
different. Haircut?
Asellus Australis. The English are preventing the faithful of Asellus Australis from practicing their faith freely. Okay. Also Alhena, Libertas, and Asmidi. We can demand that, or we can just leave it. They're suppressing our people everywhere. Because, yeah, we are by far the religious leader down there. Ah, but they are not in our state religion. Okay. How are they not in our religion? Yeah. Construction team. Go over here. Kunlun. Go here. 3 turns. Wow, in one turn they move all the way here. And then we are out of streets or what? No, there are streets. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They can't go double as far as it's written. Or on the street we only need half a movement point. Okay, dear boat, go. Next turn. Okay, we lose some population. People of Tokyo converted to Bavarianism. Nice. Okay, now also that is discovered. We also want to discover this. Just to be sure. Okay, more armies to move. That's the construction team. What do you guys want here? Get out of the way. I tell you, my friends, get out of the way. This land is taken. Go to Tsinchunzan. Go there. Don't ask further questions, but go there. Okay, these guys are still violent. They will attack on site, but they trust us already. Yeah, they are tolerant and they will not attack us anymore. Good. Those guys landed. Turn 500, by the way. 100 turns at maximum to go. So the sure end of the series is coming closer. But maybe we managed to reach the winning conditions before. Yeah, we could boost our research. What would actually help quite some over there. But we would also need more food income. Plus industry and river, but there's not much river. I mean, the river is... where do we have river? Somewhere we must have river. Otherwise it would say this is useless and you can't develop it. But it doesn't. We boost our industry a little. And then go a little bit into farming. The question is where? Here we already have farmers. Farmer quarters prepared. Then we build another one here. Okay. Then we can go towards here with more farmers quarters. Then have a commons quarter here as transition. Yeah. Bam. And then here. Yeah. Is that? Terra. Then we can't even remove the woodland and make a prairie out of it, but let's see. Tikal population has gained 1. Yes. Tikal is overpopulated anyway. Armies to move. Idle army, that's you guys. Okay, we want to claim the territory, yes. Terran type is not valid. Okay, 8 and 6. Might not be the worst. 3 and 9. 3 and 10. 3 and 11. 3 and 10. Yeah, here the position would be slightly better. But slightly. And that we can achieve in one turn. Okay. We take this one. Then we also can see here our nice wonder, natural wonder. Agreements has been forgiven. Stole my natural wonder. What? Why your natural wonder?
What do you want now?
Everything. We want everything. Why should we be fine with less? Good. You can even ransack that thing. Idle army, that's the boat. Okay, sail, sail, sail. Idle city, that's Mohenjo-daro. What do we do there? What do we do in Mohenjo-daro? Food-wise, yeah, you look fine for the moment. After we did some stuff here. But we give you more food. One here, and then one here. So, okay. Then they have food. For quite a while, I hope. I hope. If not, then they eat too much. And... wait. Yeah, it is at Sidon. How many units do they have there? Okay, then you can go back, you can go here. Bam. You guys can't enter. And then... go. See ya! I'm curious when they will be out of units there. Oh, they are not yet. There's still some horsemen left. Yeah, we see the territory now because now it belongs to the English, right? And with the English we share maps. With the Aztecs we don't. Oh, yeah, we triggered a grievance because... because why? Why did getting the territory trigger a grievance? Do we have resources down here, by the way? No. Nope. I don't know what's the problem. Okay, and you guys are here, and you want... no, you don't want to claim the territory, you directly want to found a city. You want to found it here, apparently. 13 and 24, 23 and 19. I'm fine with the spot here, actually. Up there, then it's directly next to Tokyo. There, it's at least a little further away. Yeah. Next turn, we do that. Okay. Successfully plundered. And there they are checking around. Realize like, those guys own everything here. Okay, then we found the city here. Bam. The city of Osaka has been founded. Now we have a penalty of 120. So Osaka already makes a 110 influence penalty, so actually that's already a minus. At the moment, it's a minus. Because it still generates 41. And I think we can increase that by attaching some territories like Sulafat, Skedar, and Azel Fafage. Azel Fafage. Whatever. Okay. Attached. Now we already have 22 people and an influence production of 89. Actually 95. 89 from main plaza and additional from the territories. What's the additional influence from the territories? Where is it shown? Where is it shown? I don't know. Yeah, they will also convert to our religion. Also, they are in our religion. Yeah, basically the whole world has one religion, but some deviations. Osaka directly 11 trade routes. Okay. Yeah. Also here, no infrastructures to be done. Oh, actually, the hydroelectric dam could be done. Food surplus exists. So what do we do in Osaka? As first, what do we build here? We want the influence. So also here we build some nature reserve. Nature reserve. Also down here. Also out here. Nice. Can we build a harbor? No, we can't. Where is that? Here. Okay, what is that? Ah, huge trees. Okay. Also here on the side. They actually placed very nicely here. And that's it. Now we don't have valid tiles anymore. Good. And then we start to gain influence with Osaka. Right now we still are minus 20, but with all the nature reserves, we should be able to make up for it. Hopefully. Okay, you finish your movements. Ah, you guys. You guys. You are the island riders. You stay there. You go and place yourself here. Check the area around. And that's it. The boat goes here. Just to be sure to have everything discovered. What's undiscovered? That's undiscovered. Go down there. One idle army. Ah, that's the one who plundered the area here. Okay, then go back up there. And that's it. What's with you guys? You're tolerant. Okay. And they go to Cusco. That's over here. Does that mean we already share vision? Yeah, they share their map's vision with you. Nice. Same for Tlaxcala and Tzintzuntzan. Tzintzuntzan. Hey. Yeah, then also the whole southwest is under control of cities even. The whole north is still not under control of our cities. That's only outposts. Also the eastern shore is completely out of. Only Berlin is there. It's the only city in that region. How much time? 120? Okay. So a little bit more. At least the research of social housing we will also see. Gives us additional slots on all cities. And we can research sewage treatment. Doesn't give us too much, to be honest. But, okay. Food Plaza would give us a lot of money. So that might be then a target once we are done with mass entertainment. Then we can play video games, guys. Then we can play video games. Good. Turn. Okay, social housing researched. How unexpected. The Poles declared war on the Zulu. Okay. You may ask for reparation.
Tell me what is on
The
your
Zulu are at war with your ally, the Poles. Demand surrender to the Poles. This grievance will expire in 10. We can demand that to the Zulu. This injury shall not go unpunished until your demands are accepted or withdrawn. All trade between the empires will be suspended and borders will be closed. Their grievances, they have the grievance that they are allied, that we are allied with the Poles, and we have agreements that they are at war with our ally, the Poles. Okay. Grievance triggered, grievance triggered. We could risk that to tell them like, A, stop the war. On the other hand, I think the Poles declared the war. I think. Where was it? Here. The Poles declared war on the Zulu. But nevertheless, we could tell the Zulu like, hey, give up. Give up right away. And we forgot all the time about our airplanes here. Which we could upgrade once we have uranium. Air patrol. Okay, so with them we can't just fly around or so. Okay. It can perform both patrols and airstrikes effectively. Okay. They are only a patrol aircraft to provide vision and counter enemy aircraft. But they can also strike ground units. Just less efficient. Okay. So they could attack like here or here. But you see them flying around here, and that's why we also see the whole map there. Understood. Then that's our U-boat that has to move. Tikal can do some stuff. Could increase Tikal into that direction. Even a commons quarter here. Where can you have a nature reserve? Start with that nature reserve here and there. Where else can you have some? Down here. Also, that's a nice spot. Okay. So they have stuff to do for a while again. Then I can do a high furnace for additional industry. And Tokyo has nothing to do. They built all the nature reserves now. Wow. And they have now an income of 132 influence already. So now it's worth it, income-wise. Good. And we could absorb Osaka. But we don't want that. We just founded Osaka. So yeah, Tokyo, we have to build a robotics lab. I would say that's quite clear. Questions where? Here. Yeah. Okay, and then make us quarter. Oh, make us quarter. Yeah, can't build here. Okay. Yeah, but down here we can have farmers' quarters. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Good. That would be this for the beginning. And we have some story in Tokyo. A mournful song. The history of whaling in the seas around the empire goes back centuries. But the advent of modern fishing techniques now means the great beasts are hunted in ever-increasing numbers. Whale oil is less used for lighting these days, but the meat and blubber still finds many applications and is considered a delicacy on some shores, especially around Osaka and Tokyo. Most find the practice an outrage, though, and call for its prohibition. What is your choice? How matching that it's in Osaka and Tokyo, which are in Japan, where actually whale is still a thing. Interesting. So we can ban it. That destroys the improvement whale fishing. But we'll be celebrating what increases stability. Okay. Most will be happy. Regulate. Quotas will ensure healthy stocks of this magnificent animal remain in the seas while securing the future of Osaka and Tokyo. Or overlook. Our culture is steeped in traditions of whaling and all that is harvested from the catch will not relent overproductive. No. We stop. We are pro-animal here. So we ban
You're
whaling.
at the end of an ideology axis? Well, there's something to be said for unswerving dedication to a cause.
Can we then research directly the finals? We don't have the research yet, right? Or do we? I think we don't. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, here. Pisciculture. That gives additional food on coastal water and lake. That's level 3, and level 2 was whale fishing, whaling. That was a while ago. Whatever. Don't want to waste time on that now. Good. And then next turn. Berlin's population gained 1. Kebab converted to new religion. Yes. Army complete movements. We have new territories. Wait. Up here. Kebab can build artisans quarter, and a harbor on exactly 1 position. Okay. That makes the choice easy. And also in Diadem, we can get access to dye, what gives us additional industry, also a horse ranch. What boosts or what increases, decide. What boosts our food income worldwide. Okay, that's those territories. The rest here is already built. Good. Otherwise, yeah, here we have a new outpost. honest, heaviness, and there are nights coming. Indifferent. In decline. They will disappear. I'm curious if that's actually happening. Oh. Oh yeah, we have those guys. In case they do bullshit over here, we can send them to water. And we can have a harbor here. Not on this side or on this side. Yeah, I like it. Okay. That will be our territory in 6 turns. Okay, two idle cities. Napata needs to do some more. What do you guys do? Ah, you built the farmer quarters down here at some point. Yeah, boost farming a little more. Okay. And Berlin is actually out of stuff to do. Also, they would need some food income. It says over there. Ah, because of the river. Okay. But I would prefer the boost from farms. Here, here, and a research quarter here. And some nature reserves here. Good. And mournful song 2. The whalers decried the loss of their livelihoods, but the empire's fishing communities rallied around their freshly unemployed brothers and sisters, and few suffered any long-term trauma to their well-being. Along the coastlines, the majestic beasts can often be seen now, and if you listen carefully, their songs seem a touch less mournful. The future of the whales is assured, the sea is echoing with their songs. Nice. So now we are officially animal friends, especially whale friends. We end the turn. 2 more turns for mass entertainment. That's the goal, and then we'll finish the episode. But I want to research video games now. Also thinking for the 100 map coverage, is this here the issue? That we can't see that? That could be solved by an airport actually in Birka. Then you don't build a commons quarter after the makers quarter. But we can build an airport. No, not an airport. Sorry, an aerodrome. Where do we build it? Here, for example. Anyway, there is nothing around necessarily. And then we could also see the area around here. Yeah. We do that and then also create patrol fighter, but that will then only happen next time. U-boat move. Sidon, you can build stuff. What stuff? Here we have a maker's quarter that's just useless in that position. Here we have a market quarter that's useless in that position. You can become a market quarter. Or, yeah, actually market quarter would be the best. So you become a market quarter. Yes, I know. And you can become a farmer's quarter. Yes. Good. Timisoara has quite some food now. But it doesn't mean it's enough. Um, can build another one here. And up here we can have, yeah, some access to industry. Good. And, yeah, Yoikos. Oh, wow. But still medieval troops, I mean. Do we care? No, we don't. Nature reserve here. You can use it. Can also have a nature reserve here. Otherwise, here on the borders. Nice. On the borders is always good because then it doesn't affect what we want to build. Okay, that's from the English. Yeah, and we still have to decide if we want to do something here. But actually that we can also do next part. So we research video games now, and that's then a story for the next part. Okay, this is done. Converted to Varianism, yes. We are being plundered. What? Seriously? 3 units of knights with a strength of 36. They have a strength of 45 and 44. It will actually become close. Do you guys already have a harbor? No.
Understood.
Okay, you go to water. Order your army to complete movements. Yeah, that's still the U-boat. Harappa. What do we do in Harappa? We started here with the airport, yeah. And we want more market quarters, which will give us influence here. Ah, because we have Satrap's Palace here, right. Yeah, then we take this position. And then this one. And then we see. Then we see. Ah, for sure. You guys go here, and you can only walk here. Bye. Can you? No. Thank you. Bye. Okay. So much to that. Then we finish the turn. Napata gains some more population. Yes. More people are converted. We can ask for reparations. Okay. That we will also check. And the Zulu now feel differently about you. Aggressive. Why?
Our empires are close. I am so pleased to greet
We are
you.
in a land with the English. Yeah, I saw something there. And they are oppressing the faithful. Yeah, we know that.
Greetings.
Why are you guys aggressive now? Why are you guys aggressive now? Whatever. Yeah, new grievance that was probably against the English. Yeah. We are nice so far with them. How is the war going with there? You don't see any difference? Okay. But yeah, we also, now the message is gone. Where was it? Attitude changed, right. Okay, that you can only see here. They're obviously angry with you and so are likely to start a fight if they haven't already. They shall dare. Mass entertainment researched. That's what we wanted to achieve now in the end. So now we know how to play video games. And with that, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you had a good time. I enjoyed the episode a lot. Again, now Humankind only once per week, every Monday. Yeah, if you like the episode, leave a like. If you want to let me know something, if you have input for something that I should try, something that you want to see, please use the comment section. Also subscribe to the channel to be updated on new content. And nothing more to say, but have a great day, have a good time, and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.